Hi, my name is Sam Harvey, and I'm here to talk to you about my mood board and what I intend to do. I'm going to design a DVD cover for a film that I've produced. And the mood board basically is trying to show what I need to put on. So I need to make the characters within the film sort of the main focal point within my DVD's cover. I need to have a logo if there is one. I need to have the company or studio that's helped us make the film. I need to have their logo or name on the cover. And that's it. That's it.
Okay.
But,
so what kind of images are you going to use on this design and to kind of portray the overall kind of aspect of the film?
I want to use images from the actual film's production.
Okay. So give us an overview of what the film's about then.
The film is about a secret organisation planning to overthrow the present government, and they pick a random person from or a member of the public as their victim, and the person who's going to be like their arm in doing this. And this film is the first of three.
Who's your target audience?
Target audience would probably be 15 onwards, plus with the film's certification, if you like. You have to work with that.
And how will your poster or DVD link in with your target audience? How will it attract your target audience? What methods or marketing methods will you use to attract your target audience to your product?
By using members of the cast, because I think people who buy, or the consumer looks towards the characters, whether the characters attract them, whether they want to buy it.
But you've got to also think the people outside of this room are not going to know your characters, so you've got to think of some kind of visual impact.
You're thinking on whether like the DVD is after the actual film's release. So prior to the film's release, prior to its DVD release, the film, its production company would have promoted it through its theatrical release. So really, people would already know it before the DVD release came.
But if your film went straight to DVD and you've gone through all that, what do you think in your film is going to sell?
You'd have to make a trailer. If you was marketing it, you'd have to make a trailer and advertise it that way.
Yeah, but your DVD cover also has to kind of what we call tell a story within it. Yeah, you've got to look at this CD case or DVD case and sort of think, okay, I know what this is about. Like I said to you, I will go to the local Blockbusters or whatever, and I'll look through all the different covers, and I'm vain. I'll choose something that kind of catches me eye because I know nothing about movies. I'll be the first to admit it.
That's how I was going back to the Star Wars.
Yeah.
How they use the characters. Like you've got the bad guy in the back.
Yeah.
The person who's sort of torn between them, and then who's affected by it all.
That's it. You have to think of the kind of story and kind of impact level it's got to put across or whatever. Yeah. Don't just focus on your characters. Yeah. In terms of what people recognize, because obviously we're going to recognise you, we're going to recognise Robert, we're going to recognise James and everybody else. Yeah. You've got to be able to tell the story as part of that image as well. Yeah.
But see, I was working from how the brief was written, and the brief doesn't state whether it was released in theatres or is it just going straight on to theatrical release.
Okay.
How much time did you spend on your mood board and how did you arrive at that look?
This morning. I spent the whole of this morning on it.
Okay.
Looking for glue.
Okay.
Half of
But
it.
how much time did you spend thinking about the look? How much research did you put into your mood board?
Research? I didn't put any research, I just used my knowledge in my head.
Just off the top of your head you thought,
Yeah,
I'd get
I
some
just
images and stick them on a piece of card?
No, I cut them out first, and I thought how would they look good on the mood board.
How did you arrive at using those particular images? Why Rush Hour, Star Wars?
I thought a mood board was expressing the way my mood is, or how I feel towards this actual project.
Right.
So these are stuff that I like.
Right.
I like Ghostbusters.
So it's mainly based on what you like?
Yeah.
Okay.
And from my knowledge, I'm going to use that within my project.
Okay. But you understand what you like? other people may not like. So it's more your
yeah,
personal taste.
one man's rubbish is another man's gold.
Any questions?
Are there any instinctive constraints to the subjunctive demographic?
What the hell? I don't speak that language.
That's just like English.
Any more?
Well, I suppose you answered it by explaining that you like Ghostbusters, but is there any relevance to Ghostbusters second more or less at the stage of the mood board?
What?
Is there any relevance to it? What's the huge ghost?
Why is
to tell us? Yeah.
Why is the logo? Because the logo represents a film, and if a film's logo is really noticeable in a film, like if you watch Ghostbusters, it's pasted everywhere. It's on the front of the firehouse. It's on the suits. It's on the car. That tells you it's Ghostbusters.
Okay.
So you could use, instead of using your characters, you could use just the logo.
Yeah.
Okay. I think what William's trying to say, and probably the rest of us, is if you go into a movie, Blockbusters again, kind of using those guys or whatever.
Yeah.
If you go into any kind of DVD rental store, we know what a DVD is going to look like.
Yeah.
We know the fact it's going to have a DVD logo on it. We know the fact it's going to be made by Columbia, like Warner Brothers or whatever, or whoever.
If you walk past
But we need to, from your mood board, we needed to get an idea of what this movie's about and what it's going to look like. It needed to tell the story about that movie. Yeah.
So that mood board doesn't tell us anything about your project or about your movie.
Right, okay.
That's just a set of.
Well, technically it does, because it's telling you how I feel and how I know.
It tells you that you know about movies, but it tells us nothing about this film or whatever. Yeah.
Well, it's sort of telling you what how my poster could look. So it could look like that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I appreciate the idea you're kind of going down this kind of Star Wars theme in terms of what you're going to look at that kind of similar kind of design thing in terms of what you're using different ideas or whatever. That would have worked, but I think the rest of it is kind of telling us more about your interest in movies.
No. The rest of it was planned to tell you what on DVDs what they have.
Yeah.
So they advertise the company logo. They have the logo from the film. They have something that represents the film, and that's what my mood board was about. Trying to tell you that this is what they have on. And it was coming from my own personal knowledge of what they have on films.
It's like you learn through video presentation.
Yeah, I'm doing the video.
Are you introducing anything new to your project? Because at the moment you're just taking ideas from things that were already in place. Are you introducing anything new, anything different or unique to your DVD promotion? It's not been used before. Something that puts your mark on it.
I want to keep it basic and just try to make. The whole point is try to make the basic outline of the story within my.
So you think your story is strong enough to sell if you're just taking a basic approach?
That's it. You've got to be.
So you're using your story to sell your product.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not using flashy images.
So
do you think your story is strong enough to sell?
There's got to be a key scene now within your movie or your short film.
To my target audience, would it sell?
Yeah. So there's got to be a key scene within your short film. You can think in graphical imagery. You could recreate and what would sell this DVD. This is what we're looking for. A key scene. Yeah. And that's in some regards what the mood board needed to show is this key scene having picture format. Or in
you can't show it if it's not being done, which it hasn't been done. If I can't show you in the mood board, if I can't just cut the pictures from the actual film and stick it on the mood board and go, there you go.
You could have given us an idea through what got different bits and pieces or whatever, even if it were whatever.
But then again, you'd have still said to me, that's your personal interests, and I've tried to show you what I was trying to do with the Star Wars thing.
Okay.
Do you know what type of genre film would be classified as? This doesn't reflect necessarily the type of genre it's going to be. It's a
drama.
It's not a comedy, kids film type thing. Then
it's a drama.
Right. Okay.
So
serious drama or light drama?
I don't know. You'd have to ask the writer. I'm just the producer of the film.
That would be me.
I'm just the producer. Don't let me.
Okay, let's leave it there then, guys. We've gone over to about 10 minutes and we can have a quick chat afterwards, yeah? Okay.